Hey guys, it's Martin Mi5. Welcome back to another video. Today's video is called Huge Week Ahead for NIO. Rumored 325 billion in China stimulus. Big things coming from NIO. Now this video is something I've found from the YouTubers called Financial Journey. Apparently he does some analysis on NIO stock, and I just kind of wanted to touch on a couple of things that he had to say, which I feel is pretty important. If you guys are into NIO stock, you guys realize there has not been that much good news as of late, which he has just said here. And let's get into it. I want to show you what he's talking about here. Give me just a second. Oh, here we go. So we're going to go to here, and I'm going to just play a snippet of it so you guys can hear what he's talking about. If you guys can't hear him, you can see on the closed captioning up here. So one way or the other. Here we go.
But there's been one thing that really kickstarted NIO's rally right here, and that was the stimulus. And then of course secondary run was attributed to more so the European tariffs being taken off, but obviously since then things haven't really gone according to plan. But there was this that just came out yesterday. So China offers 325 billion in fiscal stimulus for ailing economy. So previously, don't quote me exactly, but I think it was 142 billion was the stimulus. So this far exceeds that. So imagine what is going to come to NIO's stock price once the market does encumber this 325 billion.
Okay, so he just talked about how they had a previous of 140 billion. Now they're doing 325 billion. So what do you guys think that's going to do to the stock? I'm guessing it's probably going to cause it to go up, hopefully. Right now, like current NIO stock price, I believe the last time I checked, it's 624. And he says it's going to be a huge week ahead. Today is Sunday, October 13th. So let's see what's going to happen as far as Monday, October 14th. So one way he said he likes comparing NIO stock is using PS. He says, but some people just don't like that saying that you can compare NIO to an American automotive maker. Let's let him say what he's got to say here.
It's just looking at PS. Some people don't like it, saying that you can't compare NIO to an American automotive maker, but I think you can in some cases. But yeah, the PS ratio for NIO is 1.5 and the future is 1.1. So very, very discounted. So once again, that's what drew a lot of big money to NIO about that. So once the market does start to really...
Okay. So he's just saying he uses that as his comparison, and the stock is obviously very, very, very discounted at the moment. So he also discusses how China's hitting back as far as the tariffs from Europe. He believes that China is a superpower, and he's saying basically no offense to Europeans, but they're basically playing a losing game. So they're going to get into some kind of a trade war or tariff war with China. They're going to get their butts handed to them. He's just saying it's a much larger, more powerful country than Europe overall. So they're going to get any kind of war about this that, they're probably going to lose out in the long run. What do you guys think? You think Europe has the right to put these tariffs, or do you think China's going to win the war eventually on this? Okay, my cat just entered the room, and I'm going to try my best to keep doing this analysis here in response to this video, and hopefully he stays off of my keyboard, because he loves to get on my keyboard when I'm trying to do stuff and gets in front of my screen. If you guys have a cat, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. He says he believes that Europe eventually is going to fold on the whole tariff war thing, and they're going to get priced out in the long run. So he says the story of the short is two reasons why NIO ran up from roughly $3 to the high of around $7. they're kind of back on the table. So in reality, let me just play the snippet. What are you talking?
Back on the table. So
Here we
in
go.
reality, this is where you could see a very significant upside. Even a lot of analysts who previously were bearish on Chinese stocks in its entirety, you're seeing them kind of insinuating that you're going to see a lot higher runs. And so yeah, I think bigger and better things are going to be coming for NIO.
So he does believe, and a lot of other people as well, that you're going to continue to see bigger and better things for NIO coming pretty soon. As far as this next week, he feels NIO is going to be very bullish, and hopefully he's right. We're at like 624 at the price, NIO price right now. I think he's expecting it to get back up into the 7s. So another thing he's talking about is manipulation. And in case you guys don't know, the cost of borrow minimum being negative, that does mean, he said, that there's a broker out there physically paying people to short NIO. So is that true? Here we go.
And in case you guys don't know, with cost of borrow minimum being negative, that does mean a broker out there is physically paying people to short NIO, as messed up as that is. But regardless, that seems to have gone away momentarily, but shorts, in my opinion, are still just lingering unnecessarily. So I don't know if they're still anticipating some negative data or whatever else, but NIO is a huge discount play. And in the States, there's not a lot in data points coming out, so it's going to be more of a technical driven week. So the algos, in theory, could just naturally, even this week, subtract all the news I just talked on.
Okay, so that pretty much wraps up everything I wanted to point out from the video. He's talking about big money, was really pushing it higher. You know, previously over the last several trading days, there's been a kind of a dismal amount of transactions. It could be from people just profit taking. Shorting has a lot to do with it. And he said he thinks once big money really starts to see the news, as well as the tariffs kind of getting taken off, you know, should be probably coming in the next week. It's really going to help NIO out quite a bit. And then this will really propel NIO significantly higher on the actual chart itself, looking at the open interest, and you see a good consensus of it to be a kind. So that's it for this particular video. I wanted to make a response on it. Again, if you guys want to see the actual whole video, it's called Huge Week Ahead for NIO Rumored, 325 billion China stimulus, big things coming for NIO. The YouTuber's channel name is Financial Journey, and that's him there. I believe he's a pretty good guy. He obviously knows what he's talking about. So I try to bring you guys news from all different kinds of sources. And if you guys watch this video, he also used sources from Twitter to talk about his channel here. So everybody just kind of shares different things about whatever we can find, you know. So trying to help you guys make some money on NIO and just make money in general. I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm here to help you guys make as much money as possible. I don't want you guys to lose. So if you guys have NIO stock, put in the comment section below how many shares you have and what is your average cost, and are you holding long term or are you going to do kind of a swing trade? We'd be curious to know. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Be sure you click the notification bell, because I'm going to be doing daily uploads and you guys don't want to miss when I post an upload. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.